All right, warriors, good morning. Buenos dias. Before we get started, though, let's do a breathing exercise. It's going to take 5 seconds. And this is so we can have a clear mind and set aside self-conviction and try and listen with a set of healing ears, not hurt ears. And we're going to discuss some things about what narcissists don't see coming and what are some telltale signs that the narcissist is experiencing frustration because they can't break you. Look, they took advantage of you for a period of time, and in their infinite wisdom, they believe they still have access this way. And it catches them by surprise. I don't know why, because it happens to them in every connection except for those that are just like them. Narcissists who pair up with other narcissists or psychopaths, sociopaths will destroy each other. They hit the reputation first, and then it leads to the physical. So they know that you're not a narcissist because of the way you handle yourself. And it's why they feel they can come back, re-trigger you on the Hoover, and regain control. Because you didn't respond and react like the narcissists in their lives. Like the pieces of shit in the harem closet, if you will. Let's take 5 seconds, though. Let's make some room. Let's share some laughs. Let's talk about how life is really quite easy once you understand the playbook. You know, I once heard a saying, evil only exists on planet Earth because of man. Evil begins as a thought. Control that, and you defeat those evil thoughts, and they never come into reality. 5 seconds. Let's talk about what are some of the best choices we can make to ascend. Come on in. Release slowly. Yeah. Shake that shit off, y'all. Shake it off. It was never yourn. It's not yourn. Frank, check this out. Appreciate it. Got the chocolate, the chocolate cocoa. I got 2 more boxes and some more mango. I hear there's a shortage on mango, so y'all better stock up. And look, before anything, let's understand something. No one escapes Mother Nature. Our own biology. Our own biology starts to reverse. It starts to go the other way. We can't fight that. You can't beat the aging process. You can slow it down a smidgen, but you can't throw all your money in the world into it and it stop. It's just not going to happen. Narcissists soon realize that the streets are going to see this. You can't hide for long. And no one is more ghetto and gangster than the streets. And the narcissists find themselves being disposed and replaced, just like the playbook they've been playing on others. It's just when it's tit for tat, they can't stand it. See, they can dish it out. They can't take it. And another thing is, understand, not a mantra, not an ethos, as a matter of fact. Living this way, and I guarantee you, you'll eliminate 70% of the bullshittery around you. And that is, if anyone, any narc or anyone else is treating you like nothing, then do this. You must become nothing in their lives. Just leave. Just burn the fucking bridge up. You see, you've been second guessing in your mind. You've been enabling. You've been giving forgiveness to to narcissists and bad behavior, regardless who it is, regardless. You've been enabling that behavior in your own mind by pacifying it or not reacting or responding to it and thinking, well, they're just having a bad day. If they're having a bad day every day with you only, then it's time for you to believe what you see and what you hear. And gift them with your absence and your silence. And look, this is the thing. Narcissists, they're not going to see this coming because you've been enabling them for a while. In fact, I dare say many of you who are out of Hell's Gate and in your healing journey, in your mind, you're still catching yourself enabling and forgiving the narcissist. It's why they're taking up real estate in your brain. And that needs to be let go. You see, dropping that anger allows you to begin to heal the hurt. Narcissists won't see it coming. When you refuse to engage verbally and totally get rid of any body language when you see them or when they try to provoke, totally indifferent. They won't see it coming. And what you're going to do is upset the narcissist because they no longer have control, emotional control and reactive control. But I dare say many content creators and coaches want to tell you to forgive the narcissist. It's not that you're forgiving the narcissist. You're blatantly being truthful with yourself because you ignored the red flags and they were obvious. You're forgiving yourself because the number one temptation of all mankind and women is lust. And in order to beat and conquer lust is to hit it head on. The harlot of Babylon is all over. The spirit of the harlot permeates all of mankind. And it's healthy distractions that are going to keep you from entertaining these thoughts and having healthy boundaries. And this is another thing narcissists won't ever see coming. Whenever you're able to interrupt them and let them know, I don't tolerate that anymore, or I don't talk about that anymore. I don't associate with those kind anymore. I don't go to those places anymore. Warriors, the other thing is that they won't ever see coming, and it throws narcissists, sociopaths, and psychopaths. It leaves them speechless. Again, I don't know why, because it happens in every connection, but it's you leaving. It's the last thing they won't see coming. They won't see it because to them, it's like a business partnership. And they feel they're the only ones who can tell you when it's over. And when you tell them it's over, not verbally, through your silence and absence, oh, you're going to see a whole nother side of the narcissist. This is the narcissistic injury that causes rage, uncontrollable rage. And this is why it's so important for you to make sure that you stay out of the line of fire, because they're going to turn against their own family, their own so-called friends, whomever and anyone who's within striking distance is going to reap the rage that they held back for you. But since you're nowhere to be found, they're going to receive the brunt of it. And it's causing them to lose everything that they thought they had built up that was their enablers. And look, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but I'm going to share this with y'all. It might freak y'all out. Some of you that have been around with me, hung around with me or whatever, can attest to it. And some of you, it may give you chills to hear it because you've witnessed it. But when narcissists feel that you're being indifferent or they're not being noticed and they're putting on their little show, I've literally had them lose their mind and the mask fall off in front of everybody, and they'll just growl, and their body looks like it's going through a seizure because they're insulted. Oh. Oh. Or how about this one? Fuck you. And then they turn around and look at others like it didn't happen. Y'all, I shit you not when I tell you I've even had grown-ass men bark. Because of the agitation that they felt. Because they weren't able to even so much as get a what's up or a head nod. Warriors, this is the red flag that's necessary for you to be able to identify with, but more than anything, narcissists don't want you to know that this is the power you have over them. And without you even uttering a word, minding your business, they hit their own self-destruct button, because not only do they reveal themselves to you, but because of your indifference, you're allowing others to see what you see clearly. Can I get a what? Warriors, y'all get out there and own it. You have the power. It's the narcissist that's powerless. It's the narcissist that requires your direction. They're so happy because they just learned to wipe their ass and had no idea that without you, they're getting shit stains again. And it's why they're so attractive to their own kind. And they're going to drown in that as the narcissist ages. Because you can't beat biology, remember. Mother Nature's a mother. She'll slap that ass down quicker than dog shit. And eventually the narcissists that overvalued themselves in the market find themselves having to settle. At that point, they would settle for their equal. But now, because they waited too long, now they got to settle for the cleanest, dirty pair of drawers. They got to go dumpster diving because they fear being alone. And a pulse suffices. Even if it means that they cohabitate and they're mutually combative. Uh-oh. Is it 6 p.m.? Grab your popcorn. The show's fixing to start. Warriors, you weren't supposed to ever be a part of the blood sport. You were supposed to be the spectator. Get your ass out of the arena and in the bleachers. Be indifferent. Be the warrior. Be the badass you are. Baby steps. Lifestyle changes. Healthy distractions. And letting your no mean no. Thank you for all your support, warriors. It's never goodbye, it's always until next time. Namaste.
The wastelands through the highways, and